This is Arunava Chaudhuri and you are on my YouTube channel, Arunfoot. Today I want to continue my series on speaking about the performances of teams in the 2024-2025 Indian Super League season's league stage. I've spoken about Mohammedan Sporting, Hyderabad FC and Chennai FC, and I want to talk today about the team which finished 10th, and that is my former team, Punjab FC. Roundglass owned Punjab FC once more had to play in Delhi. The Mohali-based club does not have the necessary stadium infrastructure in Punjab. So that once more, I think, was a big drawback for the team. I was lucky to be there for one of their matches against Jamshedpur FC at the end of January. And you could see that the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium is simply too big. And again, the Delhi crowd has not adopted them as one of their own. Punjab FC, a lot of promise at the start of the season, but I remember what I said at the start of the season, that my concern was about Punjab FC, that they have a lack in depth of the squad. A good first team, a good set of foreigners overall, but if there were injuries, if there were suspensions, that would harm them massively. And sadly, that has happened to them once again, like it did last season as well. A talented, very, very good first team squad. But again, those youngsters who came in, good to see that Punjab FC gave them an opportunity. But one has to be honest as well, despite what the club said, to me it was very, very evident. You're not playing the players because you want to play them players, but you were playing the youngsters because you had nothing else available on the bench. That is the reality of things. And that's why I said at the start of the season, if they don't sort out their bench in the middle of the season, the second half would be quite difficult. And sadly, that actually happened to the team. Punjab FC finished on 28 points from 24 matches. Could have finished even 8th if they had 2 points more than East Bengal and the Kerala Blasters. But a lot of promise at the start, but they couldn't keep up with it. And that's the reality, as I say. A good set of foreigners, but again, one defensive player in Ivan Novoselic and 5 attacking players in Suljic, in Vidal, in Luka Machin, in Filip Merzliak, as well as Bakenga. Bakenga was changed in the winter window. Yokamakis came in and, like Bakenga, scored a goal, but it wasn't the difference maker. It was once again Luka Machin up front who made that difference. But the problem was 5 attacking players, 1 defensive player. Novoselic had suspension, had a number of injuries as well, and that of course exposed the defensive unit in the team. Coach Panagiotis Dimperis tried out a lot of things. Starting with the goalkeeping position, Ravi Kumar was the number 1, but the young Mohit Shabir, brought in from the I-League, did get his matches, but both the keepers here and there, I think like many keepers this season, had their problems. In defense, as I said, Novoselic was the main man, and when he was missing, who would, play with Suresh Mite? It was on one side, once in a while, Nikhil Prabhu, who was actually their mainstay in defensive midfield, but also the young Paramveer, who in glimpses showed what could be a very, very good Indian centre-back in the future. But I think the wing-backs were the main thing. If you, as a takeaway, Abhi Mite, the teenage youngster who's now even with the Indian national team. Let's see if he does stay or does leave the club. And on the other side, Lumding Mite, of course, Abhi Mite can play as a left or as a right back, but Lumding as a right back. But again, Lumding picked up another number of cards and suspensions, and that also weakened the squad. Defensive midfield, as mentioned, Nikhil Prabhu, but a disappointment, I think, for the club was Vinit Rai. They brought him in from ISL Cup winners Mumbai City, captain material, but I don't know, somehow it didn't work out. Ricky Shabong played a large part of the season, again, in certain ways, sorry to say that, limited, and that not always worked out. Filip Merzliak played sometimes in those positions to help out, to try and do things. The attacking players in Zuljic and Pulka Vital, very, very talented, gifted players. And up front, Luka Machin is the key man. If we speak about the foreigners, about the Indians, we have to talk about Nihal Sudesh. Had a great start to the season, but sort of fizzled out. Leon Augustin, similar to that. I would have liked to seen, some of the Indian players really step up. But as I said at the start of the season, to me, the bench looked too weak. And it has been getting more and more with the ISL growing year on year, that if your bench is not good enough, if you're unable to utilize your bench, you have no chance in this league. So therefore, that is something I hope that Punjab FC, that the management of Punjab FC look at, realize, change, so that they come back stronger next season, next campaign. It's a challenge. It's a huge challenge in my opinion. But once again, to me, it is something which is doable if they take the right steps. And that is for all the teams. Take the right steps, learn from your mistakes. But again, at the moment, there are a lot of rumors about the key players of Punjab FC leaving. So that would mean either bringing in experienced players who can fill those positions, or push up the youngsters, and the youngsters will have to step up. We've seen youngsters doing well for a campaign. Can they do it then in the long term? That would be then the test of players like Paramveer, like Suhail, and others in the squad. Right. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? Are there some points to add about Punjab FC? Write them down in the comments below. And as always, like, share, and subscribe Arunfoot here on YouTube. Visit my other social medias, visit arunfoot.com. And I'll be back very soon. So Arunava Chaudhuri signing off. Bye for now.